Good morning, my patriots. How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network, also known as Joel's News and Views, also known as Conservative News and Views. If it's your first time tuning in to the broadcast, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Before I start this broadcast, I want to take a moment to send my condolences to a fallen officer in my area, or in the next state over. Officer Josh Moyer passed away yesterday. This is the man out of Callahan, Florida, that was a true leader. He was a cop who got shot down by a coward because he didn't want to own up to the fact of the matter he was in a stolen vehicle. The manhunt is still going on for this guy. Again, my heart goes out to Mr. Josh Moyer. He was a friend. He was a brother. He was about to be somebody's future husband, but all that got taken away because of a coward. So that's why I'm wearing this hat. I'm going to be wearing this all through the broadcast to mourn Josh Moyer, because he was somebody. His life did matter. So, that being said, let's jump into this morning's festivities. So, what happens when the radical left turns on the radical left? Oh shit. It becomes a what the fuck fest. Yeah. That is what's going on right now in New York. Because the radical left has turned on the other radical left, Deblasio. Now, everybody knows that everybody has been all on board with Deblasio in the country, or especially the northern part of the country, that's been extra woke, okay? Every time you turn around, they say, hey, you need to, we need to have this type of stuff going on. We need to have that type of stuff going on financially. We need to have these type of mandates, this, that, all that stuff for the city, the rent, the whole thing. People losing money because of this thing, because of the woke, right? That's what it's about. But whenever de Blasio and gang said, well, you're going to have this vaxx, prove that you're vaccinated to eat at restaurants and things of that nature. And when the black woman got kicked out because she did not have a vax card, this is when New York took it to a whole new level, the BLM. Now, there's a woman named Shanavana, that's a leader of the Black Lives Matter chapter, and she's going in on de Blasio. They are marching. It's getting so bad that they stormed a actual mall this weekend. A bunch of demonstrators. A mall that you got to be vaccinated, I think, just to get in. They stormed that joint. They stormed it. So what is going on? What is the sudden change? What did I tell you guys? Sooner or later, the radical left was going to turn on all these other radical left people, because they were going to get tired. They were not going to be with the control. See, this is what people don't understand. America is a free republic. I don't give a shit how much woke you say you are. You're not going to go along with being controlled for so long. And that's what's happening. These folks are not feeling it. Now, what's going to happen? Well, like I said before, in some weird way, even though we all don't agree on every damn thing else, we may have a unified moment because of one thing and one thing only that we're not trying to feel, and that is being forced to do something against our will. Now, before I go any further, like I said before, so this thing do not get hit at all or deemed. If you got any questions about taking the shot, please refer to your local doctor and CDC guidelines. I have to say that because I don't want YouTube on my ass about this channel. Again, you got any questions, because I ain't no doctor, about this damn shot, go and consult with your local doctor and the CDC guidelines. Now, since I put that out there and nobody cannot say I did not say that, let's keep going on with some real shit to the next episode. Now, while that is going on, guess what else is happening? The NBA now is starting to feel this same shit. Now, we all know that sports has been extra woke. NBA, the NFL, with all these double anthems and, you know what I'm saying, the WNBA, everybody's been woke, okay? Well, now the NBA is trying to be like the NFL, trying to go that route, making sure that everybody that is in these that's in these major markets, like the Brooklyn Nets, which is part of New York, the New York Knicks, all these other major markets and major cities in the U.S., like off on the West Coast, like what they call it, Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, they want them to be vaccinated. All right, you want to play in these markets on the home games, you got to be vaccinated. All right, what happens? They're not feeling it. They're not feeling it. They're not feeling it so much that they're got a new school ultra woke leader, Kylie Irving. Now, y'all know you're going to ask me, Joel, why you say Kylie Irving is extra woke? Well, Kylie was one of the guys that when all this stuff was going on with Saint Fentanyl, George Floyd, and Jacob, I want to act the damn fool against a restraining order, Blake, he was the guy that said that he needed to take a moment and get a mental moment. He couldn't play, couldn't focus during the time they were in the bubble with the NBA. And I get it. Okay? You know, you're not used to hearing the fact of the matter that there are really some fucked up people in the world today. You know, everybody's supposed to be good. Yeah, okay. Anyway, at the end of the day, he gets his marbles together and he's like, all right, okay, I want to play, but I need to here or there. Now, Kylie Irving is one of the top players in the league. Now, he doesn't have as much power as LeChina James, but he do have a legendary status over him because he's one of the players that's got a chip and he's an influencer in the league somewhat. And when it comes to this shot, he's got other players saying they're going to band with him if it comes to the point that they have to be mandated to take it. They said they will skip home games. Y'all heard that? Skip home games. Now, you probably saying, well, knowing them, they can kick these guys out the league. Well, it's not going to hurt any of these guys. A lot of these guys that's banding together are already established. They got companies, they got sponsorships. You know what I'm saying? They're set for life. You know, it's not going to bother them to actually miss a whole season. They're financially stable. You know, it ain't like the old days where everybody was spending money like a damn fool. So, with that being said, people are like really, the NBA is really getting scared and shook right now because they don't know what to do, because they want to be able to play these games, but they also want to be able to go within the guidelines of these cities that's got these mandates. This is what's going to happen. The NBA is not going to lose money. And if enough of these players band together and these owners definitely want to make that bread. And they definitely want to make sure that they got people coming to these games. I think that there's going to be probably some type of bending of rules. Now, they may make it where everybody has to get a test maybe or attempt before coming into the building. I don't know how long that would take. I don't know. But they'll think of some alternative because they don't want to lose money, bro. That's a lot of bread. A lot. A lot of fucking bread. We're talking about these games. People want to be out right now, and people want to enjoy regular life and not be cooped up, feeling like they have to be, you know what I'm saying, banned or controlled. They're not feeling it. And another thing that gets me is everybody keeps talking about that these mediocres keep saying, well, we're doing this to take care of you guys. All right, well, if you're doing this to take care of us and watch out for us and make us safe, then why in the world, and nobody cannot answer this on their side, why is it that we as a nation that's been, the people that's been here, that's born here, why are you still allowing migrants to come in our country and they're not getting fully tested? See, that's what nobody cannot explain to us. Why are they the exception? Why are you letting them loose? Because if this was such a big deal, everybody's so afraid of what's going on, then why don't we have everybody on the same page? It makes no sense to me. But I know what the answer really is. You know it too. That's why y'all need to go on my Patreon and start hearing what I got to say, where I can say it in depth, say it with a T, you know what I'm saying? Without any inconvenience. Because over there we can get it in. We can talk a little bit raw about this situation. But one thing I do know, and two things is for certain, is that if the NBA top players start saying hell to the no, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good for the people that's trying to push this narrative. Because guess what? Somebody's going to buck the fucking system. I'm telling you now. Somebody's going to have to bend the knee. Because we all know that money makes the world go round. And these athletes make these elites' pockets go around. And you can't have your resources shutting down on you. Especially if all of them band together and sit out. Because they have done it before. They'll do it again. We've seen it. We see how the NBA gets down. And this is a whole new era of kids out here. They ain't gonna hear that shit. But anyway, y'all jump in the comment section. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that BLM is gonna align with the rest of the country and forget about and put aside their differences and push for everybody to have freedom of speech and freedom of choice? My body, my choice. Or do you think that they're going to get their hands spanked and get back in line and go back to what they were doing before? You get in the comment section and tell me what you think is about to happen. Because I'm very interested in what y'all opinion is. All right, y'all. I'm out.